Have a good day, Panthers.
Morning, Panthers.
Morning, Panthers.
Good morning.
Good morning, Panthers.
Hello, Panthers.
Good
Morning, Panthers.
Morning, SMS. I'm Olivia.
Hey Panthers, I'm Ella.
Today's Wednesday, September 11th.
Today is an A day.
Win time is the same location each day.
Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing for the moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's weather forecast will be mostly sunny with a high of 81 degrees. There is no chance of rain today.
The moon phase is a first quarter moon.
There are no birthdays at SMS today.
According to National Today, today is Patriot Day. On September 11th, Patriot Day gives all of us time to reflect on the devastating terror attacks that took nearly 3,000 lives. We commemorate those who we lost and give thanks to the brave first responders who put their lives on the line. Take a moment today to consider what we stand for as a nation and how we can work together to make the world a better place for all.
Here are some reminders for today.
Be sure to register for Girls on the Run. Registration information is in the parent newsletter. This club is a place of belonging where girls feel supported and inspired to explore their emotions, cultivate empathy, and strengthen their physical and emotional health. At the end of the season, all program participants complete a 5K. Meetings will be after school on Mondays and Thursdays, 2:45 to 4 o'clock, starting September 23rd through December 15th. Please contact Ms. Browder with any questions. All girls who register will receive a gift pack.
Spiritware orders are due September 20th. Turn in the money to the front office. Prices and information are in the parent newsletter.
Visit the library for a September bingo sheet and a comedy wildlife entry form. These are due September 30th for a chance to win prizes.
Be sure to charge your computers every single night to 100%. Do not borrow chargers from others.
Computer insurance is due on September 20th for all students and teachers. You can bring payments to the office, media center, or pay on the school website.
SMS is a red zone. Cell phones are to be stored in backpacks during the entire school day, and do not use AirPods or headphones in the hallway.
Also remember not to use the cafeteria hallways when moving to classes.
Be sure to listen for important information about club meetings, times, and locations.
7th grade beta members from Westside will meet today after school in Mr. Nance's room. Be sure to arrange for transportation.
The Beta Club is in the beginning stages of planning a fall shoe drive. Begin collecting outgrown shoes from home and bring them to school starting September 25th.
Today's Panther Spotlight is Tatum Rainey. Mr. Nance nominated her for being an excellent student and model for other students to go by. Mr. Nance says that he is lucky to have her in history class. Way to go, Tatum.
Let's see what the cafeteria will be serving for lunch today.
And here's what's for breakfast tomorrow.
Today, Patriot Day is a day to reflect on the tragedies of September 11th, 2001. Today, on the 23rd anniversary of the attacks on America, see why it's important for us to keep remembering.
I do walking tours of the 9/11 Memorial for the 9/11 Tribute Center. And I meet people on my tours from all four corners of the globe. On every one of my tours, I mention that most people don't remember what they did yesterday. But I have had so many guests on my tours come up to me and say that they remember every single detail about where they were and what they were doing on September 11th, regardless of where they're from.
When you talk to anybody, say, you know, and you tell them where you were on September 11th, they'll tell you exactly where they were, because even though they may not have been in the building, but they'll definitely remember where they were.
People always remember every single moment of that day around the world, because September 11, 2001 is not just New Yorker's story, it's not just my story, but it is international part of history and a history of every single person in the world.
And what I say to my guests all the time is, that's your 9/11 story. And you should tell it, because by telling it, by doing so, you help us to share history, and you help us to keep the spirit of what happened here alive. And I'm inspired by that. That gives me so much hope.
I believe September 11th would be the equivalent of D-Day for certain generations, or Pearl Harbor, or when JFK was assassinated. You know, those seminal, you know, markers in your history, in your lifetime.
My cousin was in Pearl Harbor. My father and grandfather remember Pearl Harbor. These generations will need to remember.
I think it's important to try to remember some tragedies. Remember that life can be very precious and can be gone in a flash.
These are emotional memories that cannot be translated into a textbook. These are stories that we tell people, and hopefully the generation will understand this here and bring it forward to the next generation.
I feel that a lot of people use September 11th to remember the wrong things, to remember the divisions instead of what brought us together. And I think as more and more time goes by, more and more people just remember the hate that caused that act instead of the love that followed it. We were all one that day. People from New York, DC, all over the country and all over the world. Everybody was united. I think that's why everybody remembers where they were, because everybody's heart was here. I remember.
I remember.
I remember September 11th.
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 And that's the Panther Report for today. Please recite the school essentials with me.
Today we will walk the Panther way. We will show kindness, earn respect, take responsibility, be of service, and work as a team. Have an amazing day, Panthers.
And don't forget,
Together we can.
Bye.